Howdy howdy everybody, my name is Nasty Mold, and just like the other videos in this series, we are going to be doing all the quests from a previous season, the Season of Flight. Now before we get into the quests for the Season of Flight, I think it's important for me to show you where, in the Realm of Sky, we can actually find this seasonal area. I think for newer players this is where it gets most confusing. So, in the Hidden Forest, we're just going to veer off towards the right hand side, and we'll find this barrier here with this wind chime and this stone gate. This is the entrance to the Windpaths, which is the Season of Flight area. You do need one spirit from the Vault of Knowledge to enter here. And off we go. It's going to whip you around. You're going to feel that a lot in this area. The wind is super strong. You're just going to be tossed to and fro, and that's just something we kind of have to get used to for this area. It does help just because it boosts you, it makes you go a lot faster, but it does feel a little bit unstable at times. So right in the very middle of this main island here is the flight guide. So that is how we get in naturally, but we can also teleport from the Season of Revival quests. So if you're actively doing the Season of Revival quest line, when you start the 9th quest, you should be able to find this spirit all the way over here. This is the flight guide. Once we tap on them, it'll show that the quests have not been completed. And at the very bottom, we can also teleport to them. So that's a really fast way. Not that actually flying there is very difficult or even slow, but hey, it's even easier. And of course, here we are in the flight area once again. Bloom, it's so bright. Season of migraines and sunglasses. It's so bright in this season. It's crazy. Alright, so let's start our first quest from the flight guide. The spirits have been waiting for someone like you to arrive. Yippee! I'm here. I'm here to help. What can I do for you? Whoop. Yeah. Oh, that does look spooky, doesn't it? The wind paths that connect the realms together are blocked. Oh, shoot. Well, that's tough. Oh, a quest. Help the spirits reopen them with your ability to fly. You got it. Distribute candles to the spirits to bring light back to the wind paths. So basically for this quest, it's very, very simple. We're just picking up these candles, delivering it to each spirit. We're little delivery kids. Pick up that, and then it'll kind of point you in the direction. Over there we're going to go. Now we are going to the rightmost island in this direction. I definitely headed to that left one. In the first part, that's why there was a little cut. I'm a fool, but we're headed up here to the Chimesmith. Unfortunately, I'm a little moth and I can't fly that high up, so I'm gonna have to go into the clouds, get a nice boost, and there we go. Hi, Chimesmith. Here is your candle you ordered. It's a big one. It's as tall as me. And then we're gonna head back to the flight guide. One thing I love doing is I love flying and moving during cutscenes, and then when the camera bounces back to you, I like seeing where we end up. I love doing that for cutscenes. Sometimes you just end up like smashing into a wall or in a weird spot. It's awesome. Alright, so we're picking up yet another candle, and we're going to drop it off to, I believe, the Talented Builder. Hello! I'm a-comin'. There I am, moving during the cutscene once again. Candle delivery. Candle delivery. Here you go. Enjoy. Alright, now back the way we came. No cutscene this time. Now we have to travel through and bring it to the lively navigator. We could go around this entire island, but that's boring. We're gonna make our way through this little cave. Yay! It's so bright. This area is crazy. Candle delivery. Alright, back to the middle again. One more candle for one more spirit. And then we're bringing it to the Light Whisperer. Let's go. Super easy first quest, just a way to familiarize ourselves with the Windpath area. And we get this helpful little pop-up so we can teleport immediately back to the flight guide. So quest 1 is complete. Let's turn it in and see our cutscene. The wind is picking up, the birds are back, it's looking beautiful here already. And they're starting to push back the barrier in the Windpath. So now it's open, we can visit some places. But before we do that, let's just finish all the quests, and then at the very end of this video, I'll show you all of the new places that we've opened up. Alright, for quest 2, let's go! There should be a way to connect these islands together. Oh, so distant. So far. Hey. Hey. Come here. Come here. Why? Whoa, that doesn't make sense. Are you kidding me? I love the interactions with the spirits. Oh my god. Fine, don't come here. Flight guide. So this is going to be our first quest within the Windpaths. The boat that connected the spirits has disappeared beneath the clouds. And we have to enter this new portal or shortcut to an area and find it. So let's head over there. We're going to go through this shortcut in the Windpaths, and this will actually take us to the underground forest, which, if you're familiar with that area, it's pretty tricky to get there. You need help from some other players. It's pretty deep in the forest. It takes a while, so having a shortcut there is very handy. So there's no major wind changes at this point. We're just going to fly like we normally do through this Windpath section and kind of head towards the left-hand side. That is where we'll find this new entrance that goes into the underground forest. And in we go. Woo! 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 Ooh, okay. The wind really does push. So in the very middle here, when we first enter, we're going to see our quest. Let's sit down here, and we'll start it. I think we have to find pieces of a boat. Yeah, rebuild the boat by finding the missing pieces. All in all, they should be pretty easy to find. Of course, you can call, and then they'll appear. They're little blue stars. Whoa, too high. Me with limited flight, this kind of sucks, but it does constantly charge us during this quest, which is really convenient. I think it is to make it a little more easy for newer players who might join during the Season of Revival. So I know there's some below, but I think I'm going to get the ones up first because I can slowly make my way up. It would be worse to be from the lowest point and then make my way all the way to the top, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go here. Making my way up. Boat piece. I see there's some in the middle. Oi, 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 oi. Up here we go. Boat piece. Where is the next one? Okay, I can get that one right across. And I think there's some even higher. Of course, I can call the butterflies in the middle there, but I think I can make my way up just by flying, just because it's charging me so well. Yeah. If you had a lot of flight, this would be no issue at all. But me, I only have 4 bars. One piece here, and this should be the last high piece. And then I'm going to grab those ones from below, and we'll make our way back out. Whee! What's that weird circle there? Strange. And then I'm pretty sure this is my last one. Awesome. Alright, after collecting that, it will allow us to teleport back to the start of this quest if we'd like to. And that is our shortcut back to the Windpaths. So essentially what the Windpaths are is a collection of shortcuts to somewhat difficult to enter areas of the game, especially seasonal areas that have been added. So this one was added in Season of Belonging, and it's pretty frustrating to get to. We also have the Forgotten Ark. We have the Starlight Desert for the Little Prince. Lots of places like that. Again, we'll go into greater detail a little bit later on. Deliver the pieces you have found to the flight guide. I will. Alright, I'm going to fly over there. I'll probably skip this part because just flying is a little bit boring. Howdy, flight guide. Hello. Alright, turn in my quest, and let's check out our cutscene. The boat has been repaired by the talented builder, of course. And of course, harnessing the strength and power of a manta, it is now pulled between the islands. So finally, the spirits can visit each other. Man, they've been disconnected for so long. Sad. The builder has also fixed up this stone archway, which of course glows and starts to chime. Birds! Birds are back. So many birds in the Windpaths. And once again, I believe they're pushing the barrier back a little bit, so we have some more shortcuts. Alright, that's the second quest. Oh, whoa! Whoa! What? Sorry, flight guide. Alright, so we have now unlocked High Five. Of course, we can also get a heart if you'd like to pay 3 candles for a heart. And then we're going to start the third quest. Chimes have been mysteriously going missing lately. Ooh. I wonder who it could be. Oh my god, we have let too many birds into the Windpaths. Poor Chimesmith. Oh boy. Alright, this quest is a long one. We have to fly a lot, but I think it's fun. You're constantly charged while you're in this area. And yeah, I like collection quests sometimes. Maybe I'm crazy. Spirits like the Thrill Seeker I actually kind of enjoy a bit. Yeah, I'm probably crazy. Alright, so for this third quest, we are going to go after many, many, many birds, and they are everywhere, although they're not really birds at this point. They're just tumbling and rolling around chimes. So there are a lot to collect. You could, of course, call, and they would appear around you if you can't see them super easily. But there are a ton. Oh, I'm going to go right behind this island. I hope I'm not stuck. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, we're good. Oh, there's another one. And there are so many of these, so I wouldn't follow my path just because I'm going to be flying everywhere. Go wherever you'd like to go wherever you see one next. There are also some in these little secret paths underneath the island. I believe there are 3 of these, so if you just rotate around the island, you would find them below, and they would also have a little marker in front of them if you haven't entered them. So you can see there's one below right here. This one has a marker right in front. That means I haven't entered it yet, so let's go in. And the wind is just gonna push you through. Alright. We do have another one of those, but I think I'm gonna collect these ones first that are floating in front of me. Come here, please. And you. And now I'll go in that little underpath once again. Okay, it looks like I've collected all of them in the village section, but we do have some in the Windpath section, and these ones are pretty spread apart and a bit annoying to grab, but hey, lots of clouds, lots of charging. It's not really a extremely difficult task. Just a lot of weird maneuvering you might have to do. If you're a new player, you might be struggling, but it's also great practice for flying and angling yourself, and yeah, it's pretty fun, I think. Come here! Come here! Oh, too low. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. And this one? Why is it faster than me? Slow down! Wait! Wait! The birds are actually carrying it. It's funny, it's in that stream of birds. Stop it, birds. You're making me mad. And back into the Windpaths for those final few. Yay, that was the last one. And we should have the option to teleport straight back to the guide again, which is very handy. Now let's turn in our quest. You fulfilled a wish of this ancestor spirit. The chimes are back. The wind is a-flowin'. Stone arches are a-glowin'. Awesome. Now we have Big Manta too, who of course opens the Windpaths a little bit more. So that was our third quest. Again, we can get a heart if you'd like to, but let's start the fourth quest. Something seems wrong with some of the Windpaths. Ugh, no. It's all spooky. Uh-oh, it looks like the path from the Forgotten Ark is letting a bunch of darkness out. The corruption is spreading. Ah! Alright, let's work to fix it. Navigate through the wind path to save any trapped creatures. Okay, so the wind paths are officially open. That means we have this big wind stream that goes all around this area. And if you go in it, it'll basically push you extremely fast through this tunnel. So let me land on one of these birds. Whoa! And then, yeah, it's just gonna pull you through this. Whoa! Super, super fast. To leave, all you have to do is do like a really sharp turn out. Oof. Ouch. Rocks. Not good. Oof. Ugh. And basically for this quest, all we have to do is, oh my goodness, the rocks. Just go straight. You don't even have to move. Maybe move to avoid the rocks, but otherwise, it should lead you straight through all of these birds. Oh my goodness. The stones. My sky gets concussed. Bird. Keep going. Bird. Yeah, all in all a pretty easy quest, but it is a long one. Just because you have to catch up to all these birds, and there are a lot of them. Come here, you. Woo! Ouch. Cat. Rock, no. Bird. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, something happened. I think I... Hang on. Let me reorient myself. I think what happened was that I just moved too fast or too hard, and it took me out of the wind path. So I'm going to go back for this one. There we go. And I'm just not going to move from this point. That's what knocked me out. Just stay still. And it'll collect the birds without you even doing anything. I think you can, like, flap and that'll make you a little bit faster, but... yeah, we're almost through. Probably another bird or two left. Are you the last bird? Are you the last bird? Please don't hit me, Rock. Yeah! Easy. Okay. And we get to teleport back to the guide. Very nice. The 4th quest is done. We've saved the light creatures. Now let's go turn this in and see what happens next. Alright, so we saved the creatures, but obviously there's still a lot of darkness coming and pouring out. It's catching on the stones. And, ooh, big dark plants are growing. And they have stopped the wind from flowing. The magic of the Windpaths has ended temporarily. Ah, sad. Alright, we can get started on the 5th quest, but before we do, take a moment and enjoy the scenery during this weird green period of the Windpaths. It's actually really cool, so take some time, take some pictures if you'd like to. Spooky Windpaths. Alright, let's start the 5th quest. Creatures of light have been calling for help. Oh! Oh, that's actually sad! No. Rescue the trapped mantas and clear away the darkness. Oh, the music for this level is really cool. Alright, so we're gonna do what we do every single day in Sky. We're just gonna burn some darkness. We've been training for this one since day 1. We know what to do. Just gonna head down here, get a nice boost on the clouds. Whoosh. And let's melt this. Oh, poor manta. I'll save you. Ooh, and the big boy has dispelled all of that darkness. It's destroyed the massive plant that was there. Let's continue on and do the same thing. Oop, hi, I'm on your back. I don't want to be. Sorry. You're very cool. I want to go this way. Oh, you're going that way. Oh, no, you're not. Okay. All right. Alright, that is it. Break it, Big Manta. Destroy the darkness. Boosh. Yeah. Return to the flight guide now that the wind paths are completely clear. Hi. Oh, hey, we're here. That was fast. Alright, so once again, it's nice, it's bright and sunny. Ugh, it's so bright. My eyes. My eyes. The wind paths are clear, which is, of course, a very good thing. And let's turn in the final quest. You fulfill the wish of this ancestor spirit. The wind is back. The stones are glowing once again. All of the light creatures are flourishing and happy. And the wind paths are opened for business. All these boats are coming out. Hey! Aw, spirits from other realms. That's cute. Hi, everyone. So sweet. What a lovely season the season of flight was. So that is our last quest. We can, of course, get another heart and we can get a hug. Oh, flight guide. Yeah. Yeah, that is it for the quests. Pretty simple, although they are a little bit long, some of them. But they do unlock some of the greatest shortcuts in the game. So what we're going to do is show you all of them. But I think I'm going to start in the Aviary village. Alright, here I am in the Aviary village. This is where the wind path is, and this is what you can open by finishing the 9th Season of Revival quest. So this is a super handy wind path. It's even faster and easier to get to than the one that I showed you earlier in the Hidden Forest. And it'll bring us right to the island. Whoa, my goodness, the wind is whipping me. So I want to show you where everything is, just so we can get our bearings proper. Let's land. This is the back end of that main island. So if we look this way, that is the entrance back to the revival area, the Aviary village. Over there, hang on. Let me fly over here. There's that little hole kind of above us. That is the entrance from the Hidden Forest. So that is the entrance I showed you in the very beginning of this video. That is where we come out of. So that means right below us is, of course, the flight guide. Hi, flight guide. What's up? So now we're on the front side of the island. Lovely. And then the wind paths are where things might start to get confusing, but you'll get used to it. It's pretty easy after a while. So we're going to fly into this gust of wind, and it's going to keep us kind of locked and make us fly in a somewhat straight direction. I mean, it's going to knock us around a bit, but as long as we don't move, we won't fall out. That was me flying out on purpose. So just stand still while you're in here. It'll push you onto our first destination, which is on the right-hand side. While we're in this, everything will be on the right-hand side. So first up, we have this shortcut, which takes us to the Cave of Prophecy. Now, the Cave of Prophecy is an area within the Isle of Dawn. Let's go in here, and I will show you where it takes us out of. Okay, you may not recognize this because it's actually on top of the cave system, but those who are very avid candle runners might recognize this area. So, down here is the Cave of Prophecies. I cannot go down there because I will not be able to fly back up, but if I angle it right, you can see the prophecy guide is right below us. So it's kind of a weird spot where it brings us, but it's a lot faster than going to the Isle of Dawn, flying all the way to the Isle of Dawn, going to the Cave of Prophecies, going through the Cave of Prophecies, going through that door, and then being there. This is just a little bit of a shortcut. Alright, back out and I will show you the next shortcut. So we want to get back into the wind stream here, and it's just going to push us. Keep looking towards the right-hand side because that's where our next destination will be. Hello there. Oh, I almost didn't fly out. So this shortcut is going to bring us to the Sanctuary Islands. So this is much faster than flying there. To get to the Sanctuary Islands, you have to go to the Daylight Prairie, go to the butterfly area of the Daylight Prairie, then go to the bird's nest of the Daylight Prairie, fly through there, and then you're at the Sanctuary Islands. This one puts us at the very top, and you can kind of see over on the right-hand side is where the traditional entrance is. But yeah, we're all the way up here. I'm not going to go all the way down. That would be really annoying to fly all the way back up. But that's where the wind path is for this area. Back through, and I'll show you where the next one is. Into the wind stream we go. And next up we have the Starlight Desert, the Little Prince area. So to find this area, typically you go into the Vault of Knowledge, and then you go towards the left-hand side, you'd enter the Collaboration area, and then you'd sit down at a portal, and it would bring you to the Little Prince area. So again, this is a much faster shortcut, and it brings us kind of up where the Beckoning Ruler is. That's his name, the Beckoning Ruler. Alright, back through here to our next shortcut. Alright, next up we have the one that caused the horrible, horrible darkness. We have the Forgotten Ark. Now this is one of the more annoying ones to get to in my opinion. It takes a lot of cutscenes to get here. You have to go into the Golden Wasteland. Then you have to jump down through that cloud tunnel. You have to see 2 cutscenes doing that. Then you have to fly all the way to the right. And you have to sit down at this boat. You have to watch another cutscene while it takes off. And then you have to fly all the way to the actual Ark. So that one is annoying. This is a very, very good shortcut. Yeah, so that is the Forgotten Ark. It takes us pretty much right to where the Ark is, which is very handy. And back in we go. Alright, this next one I believe is the Hermit Valley. And again, this one is very, very handy to get to immediately if you need to go there. Hermit Valley, it has the snow in the front. So to get to the Hermit Valley, you would have to go to the Valley of Triumph. And then you'd have to go to the Village of Dreams. Then you'd have to fly all the way up to the Hermit Valley. You'd have to see a cutscene. Annoying. I mean, when you play the game every single day, I think all the cutscenes are great, generally, especially when you're first starting. But when you play every single day and you have to go to this area so often, it does take a toll on you. Seeing it every single day, it does get very tiring. So yeah, that's the Hermit Valley. That was where the Yeti's house is. Now back through here to, I think, one more shortcut. And this final shortcut we've actually already seen in the second quest, but it brings us to the underground forest, which again is super handy because you'd have to go through the hidden forest. You'd have to go all the way through. You'd have to go to the elevated clearing, it's called, I believe, where Grandma's table can be found, and then you need to use an emote with another player to open up this area, fall down, fly all the way through, fly up. Oh, but we're here, it's so fast. We're out. Yay! Yeah, the Windpaths are actually really handy if you utilize them properly. They're really fast and nice to get these annoying Winged Light while you're doing a Winged Light run. You can get all the annoying ones done really, really fast in like 5 minutes, which is awesome. And then back through here, and this will take us back to the Windpaths. And that is all of our shortcuts. Yippee! We have a lot of them now. And of course, we also do get a lot of quests in these areas too. We get a lot in the Forgotten Ark. Sometimes we get the Belonging Spirit down in the underground forest. Oh, race with the Yeti. Oh, so it's a nice shortcut to get to all of those places. And then of course we could take this little wind path all the way back. It loops all the way back around behind the island. It just does a big circle. And once we get through here, I think we'll see the revival or Aviary Village entrance. There it is. Hi. And back all over again, starts from the beginning. Yeah, pretty handy, pretty nice. That is all the quests and what they unlock. And that is absolutely it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.